Hello everyone and welcome to another Tribe Forex Power Hour. This is Marcello and with me is Nino, a pro Forex trader. How are you, Nino?
I'm great, Marcello. How was your weekend?
It was amazing. Got to spend time with the family. I am just so blessed. How about yourself, actually?
Great weekend as well. Got time to spend with the family, and since this market has been so much in the deadlock, got a little chance to get some rest, take a nap.
Well, good for you. I've actually have plenty to say about this market, guys. We have been deadlocked as Nino just mentioned. A lot going on. By the way, today is May 19th, 2014. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about today is how it works, how we make money. We're going to do our daily market analysis, and we don't currently have any trades to report. So we're going to just do those first two and actually talk about the long-term trends that we've taken up. So our formula for success is taking a 5 p.m., doing our market analysis at 5 p.m. Eastern time and determining what our market analysis is, okay? So whether we generally have either a buy bias, a sell bias, or a consolidation bias. Now in a buy bias, that's when we believe that the market is going to go up. When I say the market, I mean a currency pair. The market's going to drive a currency pair up. There's a probability, a high probability of that. And when we have a sell bias, obviously it's the opposite, and a consolidation bias is interesting because consolidation means that that price is bound within ranges. So we will sell at the top of a range and buy at the bottom of a range in a consolidation bias. All right, so how do we execute this bias to make money? Well, number one, we either take a set and forget it trade. Okay, that means we determine our entry, our stop loss, our take profit just about now after the daily market analysis, and then we won't close it out until the next day. Either it hits its stop loss, its take profit, or we close it out at the end of the day. Or number two, we day trade in the direction of our bias using our pods. Okay, if you don't know what a pod is, simply go to tribeforex.com where we have a free trading course there, and you can also ask Nino in his live trade room. So I just talked to you about day trading. So some of you think that day trading is daunting and you don't know how to do it. Simply go on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 to 3 a.m. Eastern Time, and then again at 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, where Nino does live trading. You get to see him work his magic and really work with this market like a true professional. You can ask him whatever questions you have. You can actually take the trades with him. So guys, join him in that live trade room. Okay, it's a blessing to have someone like that there who's willing to work with you Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 to 3 a.m. and then 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and it's a blessing to have someone of that caliber who's just has a passion for people and wants to do what he does well and do it with a group. So take advantage of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. So we're going to start with the euro dollar. As you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of consolidation here on this euro dollar. Why do I say it's consolidation? Because it's been bound basically within a range. Okay, and the range is from about 136.85 to the top here, I would say, is right about 137.50. And we can even count this bigger bar, which we would call a master bar, as the ability for price to we can call that a high as well and part of the range if we would like to, a higher portion of the range. So you can see that price is going back and forth in this range here. Right now, what are we thinking? We're thinking that there's an eventuality that price is going to, for the time being, may go down. Now we have hit an area of support, and that area of support is this Bollinger that we're currently sitting at. All right, so it's an 80 Bollinger Band. And also we're sitting at a trend line as well, and so price is bouncing off that trend line, but it really hasn't moved. So we're going to call consolidation bias here on the euro dollar with a tendency toward a sell more so than a buy at this juncture. Okay, in the dollar Swiss, we're calling the opposite. So as you can see, there's also a consolidation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars that we can consider some form of consolidation, the highs and the lows being within each other. Certainly the last 3 bars show us a very clear textbook consolidation showing master candle followed by 2 inside bars. So what does that mean for us really? That means that price is most likely, when it breaks out of this channel, it's going to move very hard. But for the time being, we've got to call it consolidation with more of a tendency toward the buy side. Okay, and that's what we're looking for on the dollar Swiss. So that is what the play will be most likely. All right, so here on the pound and dollar, we also have a consolidation again. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars that are inside of each other. We had a nice bounce down off of 168.50, 1.6850, which is our area of resistance. So you can see that price really tried to break out of it and came back in and really tested that again. So what are we looking for here? We do have a consolidation, but we have a very strong sell tendency here. Okay, so we may see price come back up, retest somewhere in the vicinity of the 168.50 area, maybe the 168.35, and really we're going to be looking for price to move down. Okay, you can say the 50 MA right under it. That's where the buy reversal candle formed right off of it, and so we believe that the 168.50 here is much stronger. And I've been talking about it for a long time. You can watch any one of my videos, and you will see the same analysis taking place as far as the long-term bias is concerned. We have a long-term bias that is sell-bound. Now, the beautiful thing about this sell-bound long-term bias is that we have a tremendous opportunity. We are at 1.6849. We could see price drop all the way down 1,500 pips to 1.5300 from where we are. We may actually see it drop down to 1.5500, which is still a very respectable 1,300 pips to collect at the end of the day. Or the end of the session, I should say, or the end of the quarter, if that's what it gives us, yields us in that quarter. So that's what we're looking for in the pound dollar. I'm going to be looking for a sell here on the pound dollar. Now the dollar yen, I'm going to be looking for a buy. You can see here after we have our support trend line drawn that price has really stopped at the support area. Now, can we see price break this Bollinger low? Yeah, we could, but more likely than not, we're going to see price move up. So we have multiple touches here at this trend line. And then we have price repeatedly trying to break below this trend line, finally breaking below, but closing right in that vicinity, if not above that trend line. And that shows us that price wants to continue to move up. We're also bouncing off of the Bollinger Band, 80 Bollinger Band right now, and so we're going to have a buy bias here on the dollar yen. So looking at the pound yen, pound yen is definitely in a consolidation, 1, 2, 3 bars in consolidation here. We're going to look for consolidation here, bounce off of 171.19, which is the 50 MA, and perhaps a push down here on the pound yen. Dollar CAD, it's in the apex, so we're not going to call it. This is consolidation at its best, and so we're going to have to wait and see where that breakout, if there's a breakout at all, whether it's going to take place. Now, look, this is what we call the apex. All right. Now, when you've got a support area and a resistance area and they converge, price has no place to go, then it's going to break out in one direction or another. And so when that happens, there could potentially be a very nice size move here on this dollar CAD. So keep that in mind. Euro yen, we have what looks like a buy reversal candle, but it's not really hinging on anything in particular. And that's what makes you have to consider that price very well may continue to move down and definitely test this Bollinger Band 80. It's just nothing here besides a double zero. That's the only thing that there is there, which is 139.00. So let's see. Let's draw 139.00. It could be considered to be a strong area of support. All right, so this euro yen is kind of, this is an interesting one because we do have a very strong double zero here at 139.00. It's right above the Bollinger Band. This is one of my weaker signals because of this, because for me it's a little bit more ambiguous. Price could go up, it could come down to this Bollinger Band, certainly here. It is a legitimate area of support, and for that reason, I'm probably going to stay away from this euro yen for the time being. So if you look at the monthly on the New Zealand dollar, it looks like it's trying to form a reversal candle, a sell reversal candle, not quite having done so yet. And then you can see here on the weekly that we do have a reversal candle that's sitting right on the Bollinger Band as well. This has all been in consolidation though. So looking at it, you can see that there's a consolidation. It's multiple weekly bars that are within this area. And the same thing here on the New Zealand dollar on the daily. So we're looking for consolidation here, consolidation play on the New Zealand on all the currency, on all the time frames here. Now on the Euro Aussie dollar daily, we also have consolidation again. Big time consolidation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bars, keeping price in the apex here, waiting for a breakout on this Aussie dollar. And so guys, that is pretty much our wrap up. We look forward to seeing you in our next session, which will be tomorrow. Okay, so if you can't make it to the session there with Nino, 1 to 3 a.m. Eastern Time, then 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time in tribeforex.com. We look forward to seeing you again for another edition of the Tribe Forex Power Hour. All the best. Bye-bye.